Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? Good morning to everyone. In the last video, in part 1, we discussed about the activity 1, activity 2 and activity 3. In activity 1, we discussed about the one paragraph. One Buddha asked his disciple about the different things. In activity 2, we also discuss about ke you ask your classmate. So right now we are not ask your classmate, but I given the homework ke you ask your sisters, brothers, which type of things you throw outside. You get the list and write. Activity 3, we also discuss about the complete the paragraph, like the how the Buddha asked the disciple and how the disciple given the reply of the Buddha's question. So today we start the activity 4. Okay, you have read some stories and activities about reusing many things to make the something new, but you can also think of many ways to use one things. Okay, this idea is often used to blogs on the internet. People think of as many ways to use one thing as they can and post the many uses on a blog to give other people to good ideas for using the common things. For example, here is a list of 13 ways to use the common paper clip. So already you given the pictures of paper clip and how to use in a different ways. Here you given the 13 ways where we use the paper clip. Take a number 1. Poke teeny holes. Number 2, clean fingernails. Number 3, hang small ornament. Number 4, unclog glue bottles. Number 5, use as emergency pin to tool them. Number 6, substitute for a twist tie to close a plastic bag. Number 7, clean the little rollers in your computer mouse. Number 8, use a substitute toothpick. Number 9, use as inexpensive earring. Number 10, push a reset button of many devices. Number 11, made necklace and bracelet with many hook together, use as a keychain. And last one, 13, whole paper together. Means this is small things, paper clip, but we use in a different ways. There is also lots of things available in our house when we use in a different ways, right? So here you given the one common paper clip. So now here say that things of one more use of paper clip makes your use is not already on the list. Share use your with your classmate. Did anyone think of the same use you did? So now this activity we are not completed. Because of these activities we ask your classmate, but right now online classes we can't complete it. But the one things, share your use with your classmate instead of share your ideas with your brothers and sisters. First of all, you are say about your brothers and sisters. पहले आपको अपने भाई बहन को ये बात बतानी है कि देखो ये पेपर क्लिप जो है हमने अलग अलग जगह पे यूज़ कर सकते हैं. ऐसी कोई चीज़ तुम बोलो जो हम दूसरी जगह पे अलग अलग जगह पे यूज़ कर सकते हैं, तो आपको वो बात बतानी है, राइट? तो फिर उनको पूछना, मीन्स यू आस्क योर ब्रदर एंड सिस्टर एंड इफ दे आर डोंट नो या इफ यू नो बेटर देन तो यू ऑल्सो हेल्प देम. आप अगर इसके बारे में ज़्यादा जानते तो आप उनको हेल्प कर सकते हैं, राइट? सो हु थॉट इज द मोस्ट अनयूजुअल यूज, तो आपको उसमें से कौन सी ऐसी चीज़ है जो ज़्यादा उसका यूज़ नहीं किया गया, तो वो आपको लिखना है. ओके, तो नेक्स्ट एक्टिविटी 5. Over here, circle the quota you think is the most interesting. Then ask your classmate which one they think is most interesting. Record the number on the chart. So right now this activity you are not completed, right? Because of in this activity, in an activity 4 we ask our classmate. इन एक्टिविटी फॉर्म में हमें अपने क्लासमेट यानी कि जो हमारे साथ पढ़ते हैं उसको हमें पूछना है, आस्क करना है, मगर वो पॉसिबल नहीं है. तो ये हाँ आपको उसको कितने स्टूडेंट्स को ये पूछना है कि विच थॉट यू आर लाइक मोस्ट. हियर यू गिवन द 3 कोटा. one man's thresh is another man's treasure. Number 2, waste not, want not. And last one, garbage in, garbage out. Here given the 3 quota. But right now you ask your parents, ask your brother and sister, and also you given the instruction. उसको इंस्ट्रक्शन देनी है, समझाना है और पूछना कि विच थॉट यू आर लाइक मोस्ट. इन 3 में से आपको सबसे थॉट कौन सी पसंद आई वो आपको लिख देना है. 1 लिखना है. तुम्हारे तीनों पेरेंट्स, तुम्हारे पापा मम्मी भाई बहन जितने भी है, 4 है 5 है, उस 5 में से कौन सी थॉट सबको ज़्यादा पसंद आई, यानी कि 3 को आया तो हमको नंबर लिखना है 3. फॉर एग्जाम्पल के वेस्ट नॉट, वांट नॉट. तो तुम्हारे घर में 5 मेंबर्स है, मीन्स 5 फैमिली मेंबर्स इन योर हाउस. तो यू आस्क देम, and if 3 members agree to second thought, तो अगेन इसके सामने में क्या लिखना है, 3 लिखना है. ऐसे आपको लिखना है. डोंट वरी इफ यू आर नॉट कंप्लीटेड राइट नाउ, डोंट वरी, इंशाल्लाह व्हेन इन अ फ्यूचर व्हेन वी स्टार्ट द ऑफलाइन क्लासेस अगेन वी एक्सप्लेन दिस एक्टिविटी and after we ask your classmate and again we completed this activity in offline classes. Okay, so don't worry if you are not complete this right now, don't worry, inshallah in the future we complete again this activity in offline classes, but at least you try at home. How many students choose the same saying you did? Did you like the most popular saying or one of the less popular one? So also we can use that. What do you think is the meaning of your favorite saying? You can complete this. Okay, so find out one student who choose the same saying but wrote a different meaning that you think is interesting. Write your classmate meaning, make up saying about the trash or recycling or reusing thing or another related idea of your own and print it nicely on the banner below. Share your saying with your classmate. If the possible, again I repeat, if the possible activity 4 and 5, if you completed at home, it is better. So if you are not completed, don't worry, inshallah in the future when we start the offline classes, again we start this activity and you ask to each other, means you ask your classmate. Okay, अब activity 6, working on the trash. Here you given the one poem. एक poem है. We have working on recycling. We have working on recycling. All the trash we have been working on recycling is a very simple plan. Separate your glass and paper. Separate the plastic from tin. Take the trash that you have recycled to your recycling bin. Just 1 minute. We have working on recycling. All the trash we have been working on recycling is a very simple plan. Okay, separate your glass and paper. Separate the plastic from tin. Take the trash that you have recycled to your recycling bin. Means what in this stanza the poet said? Okay, we have been working on recycling. How we working the recycling? Okay, all the trash as much as we can. Also he said that it is a very simple plan. Okay, we have prepared to separate all the trash like the glass and paper and plastic from the tin, and we have to take the recycled trash onto the recycling bin. हमें सबको कलेक्ट करना है और कैसे उसका इस्तेमाल करना है. Already we discuss about the what is the recycling, what is the reducing, and what is the reusing. Already we discussed this in a started lesson. Second, okay, we have been working on reducing. How to be working on reducing? Okay, all the trash we have been working on a reducing. It is a very simple plan. How? Okay, don't go wasting any product, but use exactly what you need. यानी कि जिसकी जितनी भी ज़रूरत है इतना ही आपको हमें यूज़ करना है. Don't buy things in extra रैपिंग, यानी कि जिसकी जितनी भी ज़रूरत है हमें इतनी बाय करना है, ज़्यादा हमें उसको बाय करना नहीं है, क्योंकि और ज़्यादा बाय करेंगे तो बचेगा तो हम उसको फेंक देंगे, तो फिर हमें ऐसा नहीं करना. यू ऑल्सो सेंडिंग डोंट गो वेस्टिंग एनी प्रोडक्ट, यू एग्जैक्टली व्हाट यू नीड, यानी कि जितनी ज़रूरत है इतनी हमें यूज करना है. डोंट बाय थिंग इन एक्स्ट्रा रैपिंग, रिड्यूस एंड यू विल सक्सेस, यानी कि जितनी भी ज़रूरत है इतनी हमें यूज़ करना है, ज़्यादा हमें बाय करना नहीं है. इट इज़ द रिड्यूसिंग. और व्हाट इज़ द मीन ऑफ रिड्यूसिंग? कि we have been working on reusing all the threads we have been working on reusing. It is a simple plan कि it's a paper bag you are using. Don't use it once but twice. Give old clothes and toy to someone. Do reuse them. That's be a nice. What in this said? It is a simple plan. Example कि if you can use one things, don't use one time but try to use more than 3 times. अब ऐसी कोई चीज़ है जिससे हमें एक बार नहीं 2-3 बार भी हम उसका यूज कर सकते हैं. लाइक देखिए गिव ओल्ड क्लोथ्स या टॉयज टू समवन, यानी कि कोई पुराना कपड़ा हो तो हम एक बार आपने कपड़े पहन लिया तो हम फेंकना नहीं है उसको, अगर हो सके तो 2 बार 3 बार आप उसका इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो, बराबर. डायरेक्टली हमें एक बार यूज़ करके उसको फेंकना नहीं है, इसको बोलते हैं रीयूजिंग, यानी कि जो एक बार यूज़ कर दिया तो दूसरी बार भी आप यूज़ कर सकते हो. बारी बारी हमें फेंकना, नया यूज़ करना नहीं है, तो इसको बोलते हैं हम रीयूजिंग. ओके, सो नाउ टुडे वी डिस्कस अबाउट द एक्टिविटी फॉर 5 and 6, and I hope in activity 6 you also understand very well okay, what is the recycling, what is the reducing and what is the reusing. The most important things we never waste anything in our life. एक ही मोरल है इस पोएम का और एक ही लेसन का कि हमें ऐसी कोई भी चीज़ है हमें उसका वेस्ट यानी कि उपयोग ज़्यादा नहीं करना चाहिए. जितनी ज़रूरत है उतना ही उसका इस्तेमाल करना चाहिए, जितनी ज़रूरत है इतना ही हमें बाय करना चाहिए, इससे ज़्यादा हमें बाय करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. सो आई होप कि यू अंडरस्टैंड वेरी वेल. सो नेक्स्ट एक्टिविटी वी लर्न इन अ नेक्स्ट वीडियो. ओके, थैंक यू. अल्लाह हाफिज़.